Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the Zero Roman channel. FBI, yes, that was a fake banknote. Don't chase me, I know that's something you like to do. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of banknotes, today I wanted to talk about something that I think is undoubtedly a very reoccurring thought in the brains and minds of millions of people on this planet. Does money buy happiness? Because, quite honestly, I think that that phrase, or the latter of money doesn't buy happiness, is something that we've all been tricked and skewed into believing when it might not be necessarily the case. But first things first, I wanted to prerequisite this video by saying I'm not rich. I'm not from an aristocratic, generationally wealthy family. You know, I'm at the level where I can leave the heater on when leaving the house. You know, I can forget about it sometimes here and there. But I'm still not at the level when I can shave, I can use the whole razor. I still have to split it in two, if you know what I mean. But by no means am I wealthy. I've been wearing this same suit for almost 2 years now. I think that money buys another chance. If I was rich, I'd still be the same man here, maybe with a new suit, but I'd still have the same cigarette, the same thoughts, and the same camera setup. But maybe then I could have the chance and the freedom to re-burn that same $100 bills until I can get the perfect take. Money was never really an important thing to me. Obviously, in today's society, it is the most important thing. You know, Maslow never mentioned it in his hierarchy of needs, but shelter, food, stability, and warmth are now all directly bought by money. You see, what I think money does is to buy happiness, but not directly, because happiness isn't a material thing. Happiness is a concept. It's a state of consciousness for a momentarily or fleeting moment. You know, when you're hungry, all you can think about is food. And when you're broke, all you think about is money. But when you finally fulfill that need for financial stability, your brain finally can start to think elsewhere. Maybe think about arts, think about family, think about the future. And I think those three things are almost always things that humans are content with. You know, everybody wants to be a millionaire. But nobody thinks of what they would do if they were a millionaire. And I think that's the real question to ask yourself. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, my cigarette is almost out. I'll catch you guys in the next one.